Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Did you pull any shards for this 10 times event? If so, were you able to pull any of the game changers? I know a few people in my clan did. Today we're going to open some shards, some ancient shards, and I think one sacred on my free-to-play and my main account in today's video, so stay tuned for that. First of all, for those of you who are new to the channel, first off, subscribe button is right over there. Go ahead and check it out. Press the bell notification and all that good stuff. Secondly, just be aware here that in these shard pull events, you don't have a double times chance to pull a legendary or an epic, just a 10 times chance if you do so pull one to get one of these really awesome, in this case, champions. This to me is worth it. This is on my free to play account. I am going for the 10 times event with only 8 shards, and like we love to do here, if we pull any, giving a little charitable component to the video, if we pull any legendary champions, we will donate $200 per legendary champion to Against Malaria Foundation. Guys, if you want to help save lives of children who are needlessly dying every year to a totally preventable disease in malaria, go ahead and check out this amazing organization. All right, so a bunch of mad rares so far on the free-to-play account. Give me a good epic, and I'll take an epic game changer, right? So far, not so good, though. Pentinent, you know, all these rares who I barely even heard of. Okay, give me something. Oh, no! Ooh. For those of you who remember way back to the beginning of the free-to-play series, Masked Fearmonger, I want to say was the second or third epic I pulled. I ended up using him for food. That's how bad this dude is. Really, really bad champion. On the A1, he enemy 2 times. Each hit decreases the turn meter by 7.5 if they're under fear or true fear. Has more weird fear abilities in his kit. More single target, not dealing a lot of damage on 4-turn cooldowns. Who cares, man? This guy really, really bad. Really bad. So I'm probably going to use him for food again, man. What are the odds? Siege Breaker, not to be confused with Skull Crusher, who looks almost the same as him. Just a little different. And then Ironclad. Wow, what a bad cast of characters. You know what? What do we have here? Void Shard? Dude, if I could pull a Man-Eater or a Sky Touch, forget Blind Seer. I mean, she would be amazing for a free-to-play account. Let's do it. Let's do the 2 Voids, and then we'll move over. We have about 100 shards or so on the main account. We'll open them 10 at a time. Okay, so we got Man-Eater on the free-to-play. Thank you very much. That was easy. I'm glad we pulled those shards now. Well, that's one step closer to an unkillable team. We already have Painkeeper, so we can probably already run an unkillable team now on my free-to-play account. I'll have to call Deadwood Jedi, get him on the line to help me out. We got a decreased attack on the A1, we got a turn meter steal on the A2, and then we have the unkillable in block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns on Ancient Blood. Dude, what if I pulled 2 Man-Eaters?
Greedy! Greedy?
Give me that? Okay. Seducer will do. Seducer's actually, you know, borderline worth building as well on my free-to-play. He has a decreased attack. He has an increased defense and a block debuffs for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Wait a second. Oh, when ascended for 2 turns. So you're getting the weak version of increased defense and block debuffs for 2 turns on a 4-turn. Not too bad. And then has an ally protect on all allies for 2 turns and a block damage on himself. Yeah, not a bad support champion in Seducer. All right, let's switch over to the main account here, guys. No legendaries, but let's go ahead and get some money for charity, and let's pull Sathalia, my most wanted. I'll just say it here. My most wanted champion on my main account by far, especially in this 10 times event, is Sathalia. Fingers crossed, be right back. All right, guys, here we are on the main account here, and let's see how we do. Let's see how we do with these ancient shards. I will open the sacred shard as well, and by the way, I get a sacred shard from a daily login reward on my free-to-play tomorrow. I will open that on my Game On account. I'll leave that link for you guys in the pinned comment. So here we go. Let's get some charity money. Let's get Sathalia. I mean, I don't have Manaya either, so Manaya, Sathalia, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and make that happen here, but, you know, arguably, Sathalia would be the best choice to the raid gods. All right, let's make myself a little bit smaller here as Elder Skarg.
Okay.
Skarg, Ash. Elder Skarg. All right, Elder Skarg. Welcome to the team. He is not a dupe, believe it or not. He is the only... No, I need 2 other barbarians. All right, so Elder Skarg, welcome to the team. Not a great champion, but not an awful champion. I know a lot of you guys own him because he's an OG kind of legacy champion in the game. Let me know your raw, honest opinions. Moreover, what I'm really asking you guys is if you own him, where do you use him or do you not use him? All right, it has a increased speed on this champion on the A1. On the A2, he has a long, like, paragraph of a novel to read, so feel free to fast forward 30 seconds if you don't care. Attacks one enemy 3 times, extra hit for each buff or debuff on the target on a 3 turn. Can place up to 3 extra hits. Place an HP burn debuff for 2 turns and a true fear debuff for 1 turn on all enemies if this attack places all 3 extra hits. Steals all the buffs from the target after the attack. Man, Hunt the Marked is an ability, is it not? This guy's gotten buffed like twice, so I kind of lose track of what he does nowadays. Elders, did I say 30 seconds? I meant 60 seconds. Place an increased defense on this champion for 3 turns. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. Place a fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Place a true fear debuff on targets under block damage buffs, okay. Places a decreased speed debuff for 2 turns on targets under shield buffs. These debuffs cannot be resisted. Also places a provoke debuff on legendary champions for 1 turn, man. Oh my god, he's a weirdo, huh? Receives 15% less damage from legendary champions, inflicts damage equal to this champion's attack when attacked by legendary champions. This extra hit cannot be critical. Man, that's a weird, he's such a weird kit. I'm almost tempted to build him out now after his buffs and just try him out, right? What does he have for an aura? Crit rate in arena battles by 30%. What a weird aura. What a weird champion overall. Not trash, not S tier, but interesting. Aesthetically, I really like this dude, Elder Skarg. That's $200. Hey, this is the portion of the video where I ask you guys any good, TV recommendations for me. Grizzled Jarl, one of my faves. One of my faves. I just finished watching, what the heck was it called? A Hulu documentary. I highly recommend it in and of itself. In and of itself, I'm not going to give you anything about it. Just check it out. If you like kind of, yeah, I'm not even going to say anything. It's hard to even, say anything about it. All right, a bunch of blues. Womp womp. Elder Skarg. Elder Skarg.
Past instances in which I profess to like you were fraudulent.
All right. Vala. Miscreated Monster. Miscreated Monster, my intro champion. You guys already know what he does. Vala's a champion that, I gotta be honest with you, I did a guide on her. She was an Amazon Prime champion like a year or 2 ago, whatever it's been. And I was too hard on her, man. She's a solid champion. She's a selfish champion, meaning that she has a shield on herself, increased defense on herself, turn meter on herself, but she's actually really good. She's tough to kill, right? What am I doing? All right, next time. Here we go. All right, blue, 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 blue. Elder Skarg, man. Sathalia. It was supposed to be Sathalia. It feels like, you know that the odds, I'm just going to talk to you guys while I make room. You know that the odds are against, you actually, not against, but, it's not a guarantee you're going to get a 10 time. But doesn't it feel so weird when you pull a legendary or epic who's not a 10 time during a 10 time event? You're like, okay, there's Sathalia, Manaya, Duchess, Skarg. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, here we go. Actually, I'll make room. I'll be right back. Right back into the swing of things here, guys. We still have 63 to go. I smell that Sathalia. In a good way. In a good way. Smell you in a good way, Sathalia.
It got weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Come to Papa Ash. Alaric the Hooded gets a reward for one of the coolest aesthetically looking champions who's not that really good, right? Overall. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. We all have our own things. But something about the visuals on this dude, I just really, really like it. It's like a cross between, I don't know, a man-at-arms and a rogue or something like that. He's just a cool dude, an assassin, right? All right, he has a decreased target's turn meter, further for each buff on the target. He has a chance of removing buffs from the target before attacking, stealing buffs, whatever. An AoE has a 100% chance of placing a decreased attack and decreased accuracy on all enemies on a 4 turn. And doesn't deal a ton of damage. He's just not that great, especially in comparison to the other amazing champions they've been adding to the game. I would not invest in him on my free-to-play account, which is kind of my test of whether or not I really like a champion overall. All right, here we go again. Bunch of blues, bunch of blues. All right, give me that legendary gold, Plarium. Let's see it. Okay, that was a bunch of blue. Here we go. The next 10. Okay. So Gerhard the Stone. One of the recent additions to the game, Sepulture Sentinel as well.
Don't do that.
So Gerhard the Stone is all right. He has the increased crit rate, increased crit damage, has the ignore target defense. He's immune to fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, free, immune to everything CC wise, and then he places a stun. Yeah, he's just all right, right? Separate Joe Sentinel, on the other hand, if I say her name fast, you guys won't notice how I butcher it, has a defense aura. She has the unique passive where she blocks damage, 50% chance of doing so. Increased defense, block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, and decrease attack. I actually pulled her on my last chart opening video on my free-to-play account. Have not been able to build her out yet, though. It's weird. Now that I have Maneater, I don't even know if I want to build her out, right? If I need to build her out. All right, guys, that was kind of a lackluster, like, 50 shards. Let's go ahead and pull the rest here. We got 13 Ancients and 1 Sacred to end this video. I'll be right back. Oh, just a tip for you guys, just kind of a bonus tip for you guys. You know, you can farm Legendary Tomes now in the game. Yeah, you can get 5 per week. You can just farm them in the shop, $125. Not too bad, right? $125 a week. And that will get you, you know, not too bad, like $500 a month, and then you can book 1 champion. So there's that. Just an idea for you guys. Just something a little bit outside the box. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They need a book farming in this game. All right, you may or may not have noticed that I got a few extra shards. Wanted one more shot at getting Sathalia. I actually purchased a few sacred shards in the intermission here while I was giving you guys that pro tip about legendary skill tomes. I'm going to open those on my Game On right after this video, so you guys can check it out there. I'm also going to be doing these quick, like, 3-minute guides on champions several times a week on the Game On account, because I don't have time to do guides on YouTube, a long, proper guide on every single champion that I have. Well, that was very unceremonial here. Ceremonial. It wasn't good. A bunch of rares. And then make it 2 more. And then we have 1 sacred, and that's going to be the video, guys. Hopefully you got luckier than I did regarding the legendary champions. We still raised $200, which ought to save a few lives, which is really cool. And we got 1 shot at a sacred shard. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1%. Boom! Achak, the Wenderin. It's not 1%, it's 6%, Ash. Still. We have HP burn, freeze, block debuff, strengthen. He does a little bit of everything here. We did a guide, I believe, on this channel. Or did we not do a guide? Maybe we ought to do a guide. Maybe it's a sign. Well, I got 2 more sacreds. I'm going to go open them right now on my Game On, guys. $200 for charity. I'll include the screenshot right now so you can see that I'm not just BSing you whenever we do these chart opening videos. Guys, let me know what you pulled. Good luck if you haven't. Good luck if you haven't, but you will. And if you don't, more power to you. There is a bunch of new stuff coming to the game anyway. Never a bad time to kind of save your resources. So guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. And as always, take care, guys.